Hello. It should be good now. Sorry, the mic might have cut out for a second. I'm trying to go live on TikTok because apparently I thought I needed I think I can't make any money from live for a certain time, but oh, let's see. Okay, hold on, wait, the update might have worked finally. Hold on. It only took me 9,000 days. Did it work? Did I do it? Wait, about this Mac. Nope, more info. General. Did I do it? Okay, it says this is not the updated version. So then what's the point? What are we doing? Give me update. 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 Software update. Yes. Check. Upgrade now. Upgrade now. Do it. Okay, I agree. Come on. I gotta film later. I need my PC to be working. Let's see if it works. I don't know. I thought it would work. Hi, welcome in everyone. My name's Amanda. You're watching Swell Entertainment, and today we are going to be watching the Qatar GP qualifying. Huzzah! Let's see. One TV. We had the sprint race already. I'm just gonna put on this live while I'm getting ready here. We had Spotter Studio closed down. Good riddance. Spotter, like spotter, like buying people's backlog spotter. Let's see. I have so much to do. Okay. Let's see. Well, let me go live now. Go live. Oh, shit. Okay, wait. Let me change the... Wait, it's working. Fuck. Hold on. Can I not change the title? Is it, like, actually live? Wait. Hold on. Can I not change? Will it not let me add a title? Why would you not? Okay, confirm my age. It made me confirm my age. I thought I could add a title. Why? I've always been able to add a title. Am I not allowed to add a title? No? Okay, anyways, we're live on the new TikTok page, chat. While I try and sort this out. Hi, TikTok live. I'm trying to figure out why this is not doing what I want it to do. One moment. Okay. There we go. There's that. I will put you here. You will go here. Hi, TikTok live. God. Okay, we are live. We're doing a Qatar GP watch along. Wah, wah, wah. We're also live on YouTube and Twitch. So, sorry that's not a connected live stream setup currently. Let's see. Nope, wrong cable. No, it's the right cable. Okay, hi. Sorting everything out, chat. I'm trying my very damnedest. Okay, I have that charger. I'm really great at my job. Like, seriously. I'm so good at this, chat. I'm great. I'm amazing at this. I did not think it would work that quickly, frankly, so. Okay, is this the right? Nope. Are you a good cable fit? Nope. God. I hate all the different charging cables for things. Because nothing ever works the way that it's supposed to. Can you? Nope. Okay, well. Got it. We're good. Got the right cable. The amount of, welcome in everyone that's popping in for 2 seconds. Hello. Hi, Swell. Hi, chat. Hi. Welcome in. So got ready to film, going to be finish the rough edit of the Girly Pop Go race review, because the review for the Las Vegas Grand Prix is going on the Girly Pop Go channel this time. Allow of your fan club, looking out for red badges. I haven't gone live on TikTok in so long because their rules are so messy. But welcome in anyone that's coming into the live and popping in and saying hi. No one's sticking around, but it's crazy because the what's it called? The sprint race finished. There's only so much that can be done now, but what I thought was crazy. So Lewis did an interview after the sprint race, and he said, and I quote, Pierre came up to me and said the Ferrari looks terrible. And Lewis apparently said, no shit, Sherlock. That's from the... That is from Motorsport. There's a better quote, though, somewhere. And then people on Twitter are also showing the... Oops. Allow. Sorry if I keep freezing over for you guys. They also were talking about the... I froze. Why did I freeze? Oh... Am I good? I'm good. I don't know. Sorry, chat. So I'm live on the work phone, and so I'm assuming that, I'm assuming that it thought that this was a new source, because it's used it as a source for a camera before. So I'm assuming that's what it is. Yep, back. Okay, yeah, I just need to reset it. We're good. We're Gucci. We're chilling. We've got another 30 minutes-ish before the start of quali, so we've got some time. But I don't know. So, okay. So if Lando finishes first in the race today, I mean, in quali, like if he finishes in the race, he wins the championship for tomorrow. The race is tomorrow. Quali's today. But if he finishes first, he wins the championship. And if Lando finishes second, so on and so forth, and Max finishes second and third, etc., like both Oscar and Max have to finish like third and below, with Lando getting second. So like even if someone else wins the race and not the 3 championship contenders, there's still some mess. Hi, Cora, welcome in. Thank you for liking the live. We got exactly 1 like. Let's go. But yeah, I think it's gonna be an interesting quali session. I think we might see some real mess today, because I think we're going to see a lot of crazy flying lap. I think we're going to see a lot of decimated tires with that gravel. Those gravel traps were causing a lot of trouble, and a lot of people thought that George was checking the McLarens to see if they were cheating again. I don't think that's what he was checking. He was checking how their tires did compared to his tires, because what they found after the sprint quali was that the tires were having vertical cuts, not even like damage, straight up cuts, like almost like someone took a knife and went a slit through the tires for the Pirellis because of the gravel. And to which I'm like, did they sharpen the gravel? How rough is this gravel? That's crazy. Because I've seen the gravel traps that are in Austin at Circuit of the Americas, but obviously I haven't been to Qatar. So, and some of the gravel traps I believe are newer. That's fun. Did the Las Vegas event get low ratings? It did for ESPN. For ESPN numbers, for sporting events in the United States, it got low numbers. However, I never watch via ESPN anymore unless I'm flying. I watch via F1 TV. I don't think that calculated any of the F1 TV numbers. And also, we're basing a international, but let's face it, mostly European-based sport, still newer in the United States, and comparing it to US-based sports that have a national audience, like, say, football, etc. So 1.2 million viewers is extremely low. The line, though, that a Las Vegas news company used, though, was the Las Vegas Grand Prix got less views than some Las Vegas influencers get on TikTok, which is a hell of a read. Do you think Lightning McQueen will be good in F1? I do not think he would be good in F1. Not really. I think he needs to stay in the Piston series, frankly. That's my personal opinion. Hi, Amaya. Welcome in. Who is watching it on ESPN? So ESPN currently holds the United States contract for F1 chat. So ESPN2 is where you can watch it. And that's why Apple TV is buying the rights for 2026 and I believe 2027, but I think it's only been confirmed for 2026. They just started the pre-show now. I will put my headphones on in a second. Are you triple streaming? Yes, I'm a rock star. What can I say? Hello. Okay. It says 30 minutes rating. This is good. Let's hope this actual upgrade happens. TikTok, for those of you just joining us, I've been trying to update my iMac, which I film with and edit on for most of my videos, for the last, I kid you not, 3 days. And it has not been working. So it's been fun and exciting. Sometimes I get forced to watch ESPN coverage here in Canada. Yeah, I think they have the entirety of the North American contract. Hi, baby famous. Welcome in. I thought I needed to wait until I had more followers on this account to go live on this account. The answer is not, apparently. I just needed to verify that I was not 5. So I sometimes get forced to watch ESPN coverage here in Canada. Yeah. Slay. But yeah, no, currently, I don't know most people that are watching ESPN, at least for the people that I know that are like hardcore F1 fans here in the United States. Most of us have F1 TV or don't stream via legal means. You know what I'm saying? I noticed Pocket Charlie in your background. Are you planning on getting a Pocket Maxi as well? I got Pocket Charlie, so that's Charles over there. Is he in your broadcast? I actually can't see. That's Charles. I got him from a artist booth at Anime Expo in June. Yes. My summer was crazy with conventions. But I haven't seen the Pocket Max. But we also have a Yuki Bear. I got the race car driver Snoopy. Ignore Hermes. He is mad that people live in our apartment building. And I got the new Hello Kitty. Thank you for following. I noticed Pocket Charlie. Yeah, no. I would like is there a Pocket Max? I don't think there's a Pocket Max. I know they had a Max Bear, like they had a Yuki Bear for one of the GPs this year, and no one got me one. I got F1 TV because I don't watch enough sports to have ESPN. I watch multiple sports via ESPN, but ESPN is a horrible service, frankly, as a streaming platform. ESPN Plus, ESPN2, all of that, it's a nightmare to watch with. I hate watching hockey on it, frankly. Like, that's typically how I watch hockey is via ESPN. And I've just I upgraded my Hulu subscription instead because it just makes it far easier. I did that 2 years ago now. I got rid of my ESPN Plus subscription because it was just a nightmare. It wasn't fun. And it's certain, I'm also don't like, what I'm really worried about, frankly, chat, is Apple TV on this computer. When we are doing the watch-alongs next season, I might just have to move this monitor, which is my iMac. But Apple TV on a desktop via streaming is horrible. I hope they fix the resolution. It's so glitchy. We'll see how it plays out. But so many streaming platforms are horrible on computer. You know what else is horrible on computer? HBO Max. HBO Max sucks on a desktop or laptop. Did you watch? I watched the first episode of Heated Rivalry. No one bring up episode 2. I needed to sit with that episode 1, and I also needed to make myself edit more last night. So, but yes, I was watching. I watched Heated Rivalry. Heated Rivalry is the gay hockey show. And yes, I'm just calling it gay hockey show because I don't want anyone to erase the fact that it's the gay hockey show. And if you don't want a slow burn, chat, if you don't want a slow burn, you won't get a slow burn with Heated Rivalry. They throw you right into it. I think it's what, by the 10-minute mark? 10-minute, 15-minute mark? Someone's on their knees? All right, we got the narwhal headset. Okay, whose front wing was that? Did we ever get confirmation? Because someone thought it was a Williams. Carlos drove over it, but I don't think it was his front wing. I wish it's available in Hong Kong. Oh, I need to watch it still. HBO Max darkened the video so much though. Like the quality of the lighting in the scenes is so dark compared to Crave, which is the Canadian service it was made for. Hermes. Bubba, come on. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Let's see. Pocket Maxi exists. I follow the girl who makes them on Tumblr. Okay, I will write down Pocket Maxi. I will sort it out. Let's see. Wait, are Laura's shoes the jelly flats? God, I miss jelly flats. We had kind of a resurgence of jelly. No, they're regular ballet flats. I thought they were like the jelly ballet flats. Those used to be so comfortable. Can we give you a call? The problem with slow burn shows? Thanks. No. I don't want to, because slow burns are necessary. Because my generation needs to learn the art of a slow burn. Too many people in dating right now, it's like, night one, let's get laid. No, leave me alone. Don't touch me. It was so good. They fully did not realize that show was going to be as successful as it was. All right, so right now, Lando and Oscar are tied for season wins, season poll. Lando has more polls. There's currently 50 points available, 25 points, 25 points. Max can do this, chat. I have faith that Max can do this. But I also think Max now has to contend with the fact that Oscar has that fire under him, you know? Like, let's get to know each other versus G's. Slow burns are good if they are done right and not drawn out to a ridiculous degree. I mean, you could argue heated rivalry for the relationship itself is a slow burn. And I'm live on TikTok, so I'm going to choose my words carefully. Okay, they're interviewing Max. Hold on. Just watched post-race interview. Sainz said he lost some body work lap 2 or 3. Really? It was body work? It looked like a front wing bit. Where did he lose? When did he make contact? I need our broadcast. Apple TV. I don't care who's taking over what broadcast. I need us to sort this out for next season. There's been too many issues this season. The other thing I want sorted, commentary next season. Okay? On-track commentary, especially in the US, bad. Okay? One thing that all the commentators have been doing this season, especially with Lando, so many of them clearly think Lando's going to win the championship, which is fine. You can believe that. You can want that. But they hype up the most mediocre, messy laps from Lando. Wow, he's flying around the track and he's like trying to wiggle the wheel. Like, it drives me insane because it's like, are we watching the same? You have more footage than I do. It's horrible. It just drives me insane. Like, you can acknowledge that Lando is a talented driver and that you want him to win the championship and that you think he's going to win the championship. And also acknowledge that there is still work that he needs to do and that he has messy runs sometimes. Thank you for the #1 gifting badge, Lizzie. I don't know how that works. I don't know if I got a gift, but thank you. It could be the time Alex lost the side mirror last year, where it just straight up flew. But that's a side mirror. A side mirror is like a disconnected bit. Then there was another race this season where I think one of the cars, they straight up lost, like it just like bloop, flew off. And then but like a piece of bodywork, is that not part of a front wing? I believe in 5-time world champion Max Verstappen. Very nice. I forgot I had this. Are we working? Come on. Did we work? Okay, it says 10 minutes to go for the upgrade. I'm closing all of my windows to make sure it has no reason. My goal for the winter break, chat. Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. I'm not getting sick this season. I spent New Year's Eve sick with norovirus. It was horrible. I'm not getting that again. But I'm also not celebrating Christmas this year. So, we'll see. The goal is not to get sick. I have to travel for New Year's. I'm going to an event for New Year's. So I am hoping that I don't get sick. That's the plan. The plan is not to get sick this year. I got norovirus when I went to a ice skating rink in Vegas last year. It was me and one other person in my group for the holidays that got sick. And it was not pleasant. I was violently ill. It was not pleasant. Okay, we got Laurent here. Let's see. Max is still not happy with the car, Laura is saying. I always like Laurent's glasses. He kind of has that on. I like a good glasses. I like an identifiable glasses. With the amount of cons you go to, your immune system must be powerful. I also drink vitamin C packs, like the emergency packs, at least one a day. I'm very religious about taking those. And depending on events, I back and forth between masking and not masking at events. It depends. Oh yeah, this was the sprint qualifying. I forgot the onboard for the sprint qualifying of Max going through the gravel track, the first gravel trap on that last turn. And then he goes through the runoff area and tries to regain track, but it also turns into blue painted gravel there. So he just totally decimated that front bit. Let's see. Let's see. We got this. They're locked in. Hello. Hi, Kuna. Kuna, I saw a. Do you know who Pants is on Twitter, Kuna? Kuna, you're on Twitter, yes? I feel like you are. Have you ever heard of Pants? No. Okay, there is an artist called Pants, and that is literally his ad. It's at Pants. Pants. I love Pants. His art gives me joy. But there was a piece of art that made me think of you, Kuna, because it's. Let me try and show it to you. It is someone coming down. Let me see if it'll focus. Let's see. Load. There we go. It is this art, and it's someone saying in the speech bubble, "Why don't you come down and show everyone your rat?" And he's upstairs holding his rat. And I was like, that's so Kuna coded. This is the art, chat. One of my Twitch and YouTube viewers has rats and always subscribes with a lot of rats. But that made me think of you. My mom does that with me when I bring out my rats to people. It made me think of you, Kuna. I knew it. Red is such a good color on Laura. I feel like I do this once a week. But I really do like when she wears red. It looks so nice on her. It brings out the colors in her cheeks a lot, even though I know she's wearing makeup. Wait, Hamilton's radio. That's P17. And pick up, please, and thanks for the switches. Good for learning for us. Yeah, I don't know how, but we made the car worse. Oh, God. It did sound bad. It's Alex Brundle doing a breakdown. Oof, have you ever had a rodent in your apartment? Me? No. No, we don't really have a rat problem here in LA. We have a fly problem right now in Los Angeles, where for some reason a lot of LA homes and apartment buildings are having problems with, I can't Ferrari not right now. We have a fly problem where they're coming up through the drains. So like while I was out of town, I blocked up all my drains to make sure none could come up while I wasn't here. So when I wasn't running the sinks. I should have dumped bleach down those things. That's what I should have done. But I don't like to if I can avoid it. I don't think I've ever even had roach problems in my apartment. I'm usually pretty on top of it. LA has a fruit fly problem too. Yeah, that's the fruit fly problem. Hate the idea of that. It's horrible. It's bad. Like I have no food out. I take my trash out. I do all my dishes before I leave. Everything. Come back, unplug the drains, run all the faucets, get everything going again. Within a couple of hours, we got just a few. And they're just small enough to be insufferable. I've been zapping them like crazy. No, absolutely not. I think I'd cry and run away. Up the drains, yes. Just a few. It's just a little bit here and there. It's nothing too crazy. It's so funny because all of the F1 presenters, they all look like they're going to something different. Laura looks very nice in her dress. She's got a little peplum bottom on her dress. She's got her sparkly ballet flats. We got sneakers, we got button-ups, and we got, I forget his name. He's in a t-shirt and jeans. It helps with flies and drains, I think. I've tried that. God, average qualifying position is fifth place for Charles. His average Grand Prix result, though, this season is 7th. I really need Ferrari to sort this out next season. I'm going to need a lot of work to be done for Ferrari. I need this light to also sort itself out, actually, because why is it making me so pale? We used to get those. You have to run some kind of treatment down the drain to fully get rid of them. I'll do it. I'll get it done. I'll do that once I'm done filming. Oh, it's restarting. Yes! My Mac is restarting, chat. We finally fixed it. I have to film after this, and I haven't been able to set up we have the new microphone for the videos. So pretty. Okay. And I haven't been able to use it because the software I need for this runs on the newer Mac software, and it wasn't letting me update. Cute mic, truly, yeah. For the Twitch streams, we have this one. It's a dynamic. No, this is a condenser. This is dynamic. Dynamic is better for filming for videos. Condenser is better for y'all because I move around too much when I'm streaming. Purple. Yeah, I love the purple. Purple and green are technically the official colors of the stream in Girly Pop Go. Technically. Talking about oversteer. Come on, work. Okay, 8 minutes remaining for the update, apparently. You know your colors, they suit you. Thank you. Let's see. So we predicted earlier. We had predictions for Oscar on pole. We had predictions for Lando probably being in front of Max, but Max taking his ass out extremely early. Someone said George is going to qualify high. I think Fernando's going to qualify high. Just because I feel like with Aston Martin this season, especially with Fernando, we've been seeing so much of him qualifying really well, and then the Aston just does not perform well in the race itself. And that kind of is what happened in the sprint, where he lost quite a few positions really early. Can we gamble our points, LOL? I am bad at setting that up, Moonrise, and also we have nothing for you to gamble with. So if Gator is able to make it to a stream, which I don't think, Gator's been working a lot right now, so she hasn't been able to. I'm being fully delusional and saying Charles on pole. Fine, go for it. Commit. Let's go. What's the point of fictitious gambling without the ability of saying, I'm going to say Yuki on pole, actually. I'm feeling confident. Yuki on pole. Hamilton P1. Let's go. Sorry, Moonrise. I'm bad at the points setup. I know I need to. They yell at me all the time. Sparkly and Gator. Also, with the holiday, I haven't asked any of them to come to the streams, so. Let's see. Gosh, I do like the digital overlays with, one footage, and then they have the digital car of the McLaren or whatever. It looks so good. Kind of miss the mods, though. I know, they've been busy. It's the holidays. On Ferrari pole, let's go. That's like putting all on a color that isn't actually on a roulette wheel. Everything on yellow for the roulette wheel. Jeez. Bam, bam. All right, Oscar. Everyone's walking to position. We got some time. We got 9 minutes. Were you able to look up the Mr. Beast sticker on George's Russell helmet? No, I didn't. I'll see it when he's back in the car. I'll see it. Tom Deacon is in the grandstand. Please sign my leave note because I just missed my final exam to watch you race. That's a child. Traveled from Northern Ireland. Oh, he's wearing the wrong. So there is a McLaren sweatshirt, okay, that says World Champions 2008. McLaren were not world champions in 2008. I remember when the sweatshirt dropped, I think it was Abercrombie, and it was only available, I think, for a month or so. It might still be available. I know it's not available anymore, but it says World Champions 2008. They were not champions in 2008. They had the World Drivers' Champion. Lewis was with them that year. That's the year Lewis won in McLaren. But they were not the World Champions. They weren't the Constructors' Champions that year. It's so funny. Norris on pole, but not on the podium. Okay, interesting. So he's wearing that. I was like, that's not correct. And I was like, oh, that's right. Okay, here's Charles signing hats for people. Wasn't 2008 the whole Spygate debacle? 2009? Hold on. Spygate year. Spygate F1. What year? 2007. The 2007 Formula One espionage controversy, also known as Spygate and Stepanigate Gate, was a set of accusations among Formula One racing teams that confidential technical information had been passed between them. It involved the McLaren, Ferrari, and Renault F1 teams. 2007, 1 year before. I feel like there's so many good F1 based scandals that would make a good movie if done right. Spygate would be one of them. Honestly, you could do like a Life of Fernando Alonso and just like use it as the train to demonstrate all of these different Formula One scandals. For a second, I thought 2008 was the Spygate year, so I thought it was the Spygate Championship. No, it's technically not the Crashgate. No, I wouldn't say the F1 movie is Crashgate really at all. F1 has so many good storylines, and what they went with the F1 movie was trash. Yeah, so true. Alonso always in the background. He's always at the scene of the crime. Sadly, the only people able to finance it would be more invested in making F1 look good. Ugh, lame. I need to make more money. There's a lot of reasons I need to make more money. It's one, to make movies and things that I want to make and like fun projects that I want to fund. I also want to fund research. I was talking with another creator in Vegas about this because she's going to med school, and I want there to be more research done on various sports, like, and its effect on the body. I feel like we have not done nearly enough actual research and studies done. Hold on. Do 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 ba ba la la ba 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 boo. I'm sorry, it looks so silly when George does it now. I'm so sorry. Boom, 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 ba Anyways. Just make the movie with like Legos. There we go. We can do Legos. I just fund that Lego F1 YouTube channel. I just give him money and I'm like, hi, I'll write the script. You document it and I'll give you money to make it. We make a joint venture. Phantom of the Opera with Legos on a TikTok live stream. Yeah, why not? Let's go mess. I think with the gravel traps, because it was catching so many of them up in sprint quali, but also the sprint race itself, I think with how important this quali is, we're going to see some true mess. So you know how everyone compares the Las Vegas Grand Prix paddock to a cruise ship? The Qatar paddock looks like the patio of a tech building, like a tech startup building. That might be laundering money. Okay, wait. Let's see. Did it work? Software complete. Okay, continue. Hermes. Come on. Did I type in that password right? I don't even know. I don't even know. So true, Alonso always in the background. Hi, Vroom Vroom. Hello. If not F1, if there is no mess. No, I do not want Apple Intelligence. Go away. Set up later. Okay. Okay, it's setting up everything. Copy was the Sourdough was the Williams. Laura Mueller on the Ocon radio. Sorry. There was a weird thing. Sorry. Okay, all of my stuff that was on my desktop has been... Whoa. Everything has changed. Allow. Okay. This looks so different. It's actually crazy. Okay. Can I will deal with this later, I promise. I just wanted to make sure. Okay. Sorry. Fuck AI. I hate when updates are that drastic. That actually, like, it's been a while since I didn't... The only auto updates I had on, we got 40 seconds till the start of qualifying. The only auto updates I had on were security-based ones to make sure, like, security was constantly updating. But overall system updates, I had off. So I was a couple behind. Am I in the right... Let's see about this back. Should be good. Can I download you now? Why? Oh, it needs me updating everything. Continue. Cancel. Update. Sorry, it needs me to update like all of my stuff. God, it's yelling at me. Okay, we got a green light, 18 minutes on the clock. Carlos, I've allocated tires in Qatar can cover a max of 25 laps per set, counted across all sessions. Okay, so if they ran any of these tires in earlier sessions and they have, say, 2 or 3 laps on them, then they only get 22 laps on them. They have to track all the laps on all these tires. We got Gordon Ramsay. I didn't realize he had a Gordon Ramsay garage here in Qatar as well. Yeah, everyone's on softs right now, it looks like. Lando's still in the garage. They got some time. Pit lane incident for Albon. Fun. Let's see. Lando, Max still in the garage. Let's see. They're just like staring at all the mid-pack and back markers out on the track. We got a Ferrari. Is that Charles? I think. It's very interesting here on TikTok for the live. It's alerting me to other people's like them gifting other people galaxies and such. And I'm assuming it's trying to get me to be like, give me a galaxy. Don't do that. I'm not monetized on this platform. I don't think you can gift me anything on live yet because I'm not monetized yet. Okay, Carlos is on a flyer. Let's see how he does sector 1. Okay, purple, but he's the only one with the run, so we might potentially see super early pit stops tomorrow. They can only do, it might be super early but they have to do at least 2 pit stops. It's going to be mandatory with the tires. Normally, you don't have to do a pit stop, but you have to use 2 separate tire compounds. So if you start on a hard and on a medium, start on a medium and on a hard, start on a soft, whatever, etc., etc. You just have to change tire compounds, so therefore you end up doing a pit stop. This time, they are making them do only a certain amount of laps on the tires. That might be even less, because if they hit the gravel, like some of them are doing now, the gravel for some reason is shredding these tires. So, which I haven't seen at other tracks with gravel traps this bad. So, all the similar colors of blue, a lot of them look way too similar. Similar colors of blue. I don't know why they don't have Alpine as a pink color on literally everything. I don't know. Next season's going to be a nightmare because Audi is also gray, black, and red. And I think Cadillac also has a mostly silver car. So it's going to be a real nightmare next season for car spotting, truly. It's going to drive me crazy. I don't know why they don't embrace the pink. Behrman is up to P1 so far, but most people don't have lap times yet. Let's see. Is Yuki... Okay, Yuki's on an out lap. Whew. Why do they always go for blue or silver? Because men are boring. I don't know. Cadillac has a lot of their branding that is already silver, so I get it. Red Bull, obviously, a lot of it, they already have that branding. Like the brand, if you have a brand base already, you're going to use that branding. But even, I don't know, it's like I like seeing, as much as I hate State Kick and Kick, you know, State Kick Sauber, I love the green, seeing it on the track, and I like their drivers, so. We do need a purple car out there, you're so right. There should be a purple car. There should be. The Girly Pop Go-Kart joining the grid. Oof. You just hear it tap that gravel. Let's see. Purple sector 1 for Max. Good sign. Gasly jumps up to P7. God, 2 sector greens. Okay, up to P2 for Max. He jumps out of the way immediately. Lando's going to be behind Alonso at the very least. Alonso's currently P1. Ferrari does use yellow for WEC, yeah. Yuki P3! My goat Tsunoda. Yuki, my goat Tsunoda. Lando is behind Isaac in P5 currently. And Oscar is on a flyer. He's got a purple sector too. Let's see it. We got Antonelli and Russell finishing up their laps. Antonelli up ahead of Hadjar, up to P4, right behind Yuki. And George is going to put up a fastest lap time of 1:20.907 up to P1. Gabiko forever. Yuki is cooking this week. You know, his best friend, Oscar, P1, 120.739. I'm telling you, I think Oscar got a fire lit under his ass. Oh, God, Franco got the gravel. Yikes. Charles got it too. God. Just had trouble. Stayed on the track, but had a good amount of trouble re-getting that grip. Oh, Alex just went straight through the gravel. God, the gravel might be messing up some of these early rounds. We got 11 minutes and 30 seconds. Thank you for following. We got 11 minutes, 30 seconds still on the clock, but it's... Yikes. Stroll, let's see. Right now in the drop zone, Albon just jumped up to P12. We got Gasly, Ocon, Stroll, Hamilton, and Colapinto. Franco got his time deleted because of the runoff. Hamilton is in the pits. Get Hamilton out of the pits. What are we doing? Investigation after session. Albon failing to follow race director instructions. Fun. Behrman up to P5. Maybe Yuki is cooking because Yuki cooks when Gordon Ramsay is there. But Gordon Ramsay was also there in Vegas, and Yuki did not as good as... Oh, yellow sector 2 for Alonso. What happened there? Oh, no grip on this. Wow, the understeer on that is crazy, actually. Track limits, Ocon. Lap deleted. Okay. God, Charles is also in the drop zone. But him and Charles and Lewis are both on an out lap. What happened to Alonso? Okay, even with 2 yellow sectors, he's still P2 for Alonso. I think we could see something really cool from him, at least for qualifying, if not for the race. Because I don't know what's going on with Aston Martin. They really have a hard time. The car has a hard time holding on, even for short races like sprints. And I don't know if it's a little all over the place there, Charles. All right. It's true they didn't warn Yuki about track limits until the 4th time in the sprint. I have no idea. Would not be surprised. But with the track penalty that Kimi got, he was able to maintain his position. Let's see. All right, currently with 9 minutes and 30 seconds left in the clock, we got Charles, Pierre, Esteban, Lewis, and Franco all in the drop zone. Lots of the grid are currently in the garage, in their pits, including Esteban. Esteban, get out of the pit lane. Get out of the pit lane. Come on, come to the track. Come to the track. Get our lap time. Lawson P5, ahead of Yuki and Ollie. Yuki, remember who you are. Remember, with like the last 2 minutes of this session, we're going to see all these times shuffle around. Charles, P5. There we go. Let's see. Hadjar's got a purple sector too. Come on, Isaac. Let's see it. Come on, Isaac. Hadjar, P1, 120.603. Let's see. All right, Hamilton's on the run. Let's see. Carlos is now currently in the drop zone because of all that. Ooh, Gasly, a little gravel tap. Let's see. But a purple sector too, even with that gravel trap. Ooh, 2 green sectors for Lewis. Not too bad. He's trying to beat Albon for P15. Let's see. Gasly, P2, even with that tap of the gravel. Lewis, keep it out of the gravel. Keep it on the track. Oh my God. Yikes. God, that last corner's gravel trap is getting everyone. Okay, Hamilton up to 6th. Whew, ahead of Max. Did Max bail out of that lap? What was that? Okay, we're on board with Esteban. What happened? Is this another track limits? Or is this a repeat? Yeah. Is this Kimi? Yeah. Oh. Yikes. Lewis needs to get to Q2. I know. Piastri. Max jumped up to P1, 120.534. Let's see. Those prefer to race in a Ford Pinto over the Ferrari at this point. I don't know if they're just not bothering. Carlos jumped up to P5. Okay, currently with the 5 minutes, about 35 seconds left on the clock, we've got Stroll, Lando, Nico, Esteban, never mind. Lando went to P1. Bortoleto, Stroll, Nico, Esteban, and Franco in the drop zone. Hulkenberg jumps up to P5. Verstappen radio. When I'm downshifting and braking for the corner, the engine jumps and makes the car jump a lot. Weird. Yuki, I need you to get another run in because you're currently P15. Kimmy just jumped to P4. Track limits don't carry over for tomorrow. Still, I don't want them to get track limits. God, Esteban, not enough improvement. He just jumps up to P18. Behrman, meanwhile, Ollie's P7. What are we doing, Esteban? Do we just have no grip, or are you just being overly cautious? Yuki, you're in the drop zone. Lawson's in the pits. You better put a lap out. 420. Steering feels a bit funny. That's George. He jumps up to P3. He says the steering feels a bit funny. They thought they fixed it. They did not. Okay, we got Stroll on board. Let's see. Stroll is currently P19. Let's see how he can do. Jeez. Yuki, no. Yuki's in the drop zone. He's P17. He might be able to get another lap in if he goes now. Lawson's on an out lap. We got 3 minutes left. I need Yuki to do another run expeditiously. He's not in the pits. This is good. We got a lot of only Gasly, Norris, Piastri, and Colapinto are in the pits. Let's see. Max's car is over-caffeinated. Slightly. Alonso. Up to P6. Yuki. Put a flyer out. Oh, Jesus. Sorry. Almost a collision there. Gasly almost just, I think, was that Franco or Gasly that just almost drove into Alonso? They just didn't acknowledge it whatsoever. .120.7 is the projected knockout. Charles is P15 currently. Yuki put out a flyer. I don't know what you're doing. Since Brandon messed things up for Yuki. No, because he was right next to Max. It's just he hasn't done another run, I think. That or we just haven't seen those runs. Verstappen's on a run. Yellow sector 2 for Lewis. He's currently P12. Jeez. There's Charles. Charles jumps to P5. Lawson is in the drop zone still. Minute 15 left. Let's see. Haven't seen any changes to Yuki sector's times. Okay, Yuki's flying. Let's go. Come on, Yuki. You're P17. Sort this out. Sort this out, Yuki. Okay, cool. Better time than Bortoletto for Yuki. Shit, Lawson might have a better time than Bortoletto, though, too. Come on, Yuki. Ooh, come on, Yuki. Come on, Yuki. You want P8? Like a nice, safe P8. That's what I want for you. Come on. Come on. Okay, Yuki jumps to P12. I'll take it. I'll take it. Lawson's behind him. Fuck, Lawson P5. Fuck. Okay, sorry. Sorry. Albon's P16, whereas... Oh, God. Alex jumps to P10. Stroll, yellow sector 2. Keep it. You want to stay in P19 so bad. Franco, Hulkenberg P. Fuck. Yuki's P15. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, Sainz 5th, but that keeps everyone staying. Antonelli's got yellow. Hamilton is out. Stroll 18th. We're good. Franco P19. Yuki, we good? Yuki, stay. Oh, Esteban, I'm so sorry. You got to stay. Gasly P5. Okay. Yuki, everyone stay. No one move. Stay. Esteban, 16th. Sorry, Esteban. I need you to stay there right now. Oh, Gabby! No! Yuki, no! I forgot about Gabby! Ugh. Gabby, no. I think he wasn't. I don't think he went on another flyer. I don't think he went on another flyer. I think he's out. Russell, top of the times. Yuki, Esteban, Lewis, Lance, and Franco are all out. Oh, God. Wait, could Gasly get a deleted lap time? He jumps down to P15? Yuki. Someone else get a deleted lap time. Let Yuki back out. Someone else delete a lap time. Someone else, investigate someone else for track limits. I'm so mad. Keep him in the car. Sonoda radio. Okay, mate, we've just been eliminated by Bortoletto. What? I don't have fucking pace. Devastating. That's upsetting. I'm so mad. Oh, here's Gasly almost running into... Yeah, here it is. The almost collision. Was that the deleted lap time? Oh, I thought that was Alonso he almost hit. It was Kimi? all Yuki Nation does is suffer, aside from yesterday where we celebrated that qualifying like a win. Fuck Ferrari, who was that in the middle of the high speeds? I'm devastated, chat. That's bad. I'm so bummed. All right, eliminated drivers. Sonoda, Ocon, Hamilton, Stroll, and Colapinto. Stroll radio. I can't go faster, man. Yep, I don't understand. That's Lance. Has Franco qualified last the last 3 GPs? Is that correct? He hasn't made it. He has no points. I know that. Oh, Yuki's devastated. Jeez. All right, let me try and do. Hang on. This is such a bummer. Such a bummer. Oh, it's yelling at me. I low-key hate that TikTok makes me do the slide over thing. It's very weird. Wait, is it working? Hold on. Okay, that's the loader problem. It might be working. Fuck! I need to clean my desk. It's gonna drive me insane. All right, we got 15 minutes on the clock. I need to use the bathroom so badly, but I'm gonna stay here. It's fine. It's gonna be fine. We had one good time. All we are allowed. Clearly. Yuki Nation, we must suffer most days of the year, apparently. Oh, God. Let's see. We got Kimmy. Waiting's time. Oh, Q1 third time in a row. I know. I don't... But even Charles was not too far off from the danger zone. Like, I don't know how they don't realize that there's clearly something wrong with the consistency of the car. I just don't get it. Let's see. How are they doing so badly? I don't know. I wish I could tell you. I don't have an answer for why Ferrari is not doing how I would expect them to do. Ollie's on a purple. I think he's the only one on a lap, though. Let's see. Ollie P1. Ollie my goat. Yeah, lots of wobbles from Charles on this track. It can hear me. Guys, this is good. This is good. This is good. Purple sector 1 for Max. Come on, Max. You want pole position so bad. Remember who you are, Max. Remember who you are. Come on. Let's see. Keep it on the track. I think that was Gabby that got out of his way. Purples. We got 2 purples. Sorry, Ollie. Losing your spot. Give it to Max. Hand it over. Stay on the track, Max. Come on. Come on. Max P1, 120.142. Collide clapping. Yay. Okay. I don't. Doing it weird. Let's see. Come on. All right. Oscar's on a flyer. Let's see. Oh, goodness. Lizzie, you're number one ranked in the fan club, apparently, according to the alert that I'm getting from the live streams. All right. Where did Oscar's on his flying? Let's see how he does. Yay, me, yellow. Let's see. All right. Kimmy is still in the garage. How are we doing compared to Max? Purple sector 1, about 1.1 off from Max for sector 1. God, even with Charles's lap time though, Ollie is still P2 currently. Green sector 1. Ooh, green sector 1 for Lando. Let's see. Purple sector 2 for Oscar. I think Oscar might get a P1 for this lap, chat, ahead of Max. Let's see. Let's see. Albon P4. Oscar, where are you going? Let's see. All right, Oscar, P1, 119.650. Jeez. Isaac, P3, behind Max. Little wobble there from Lando, nothing too crazy. Just a little slide in P3 behind Max for Lando. Alonso, P5. I think Alonso's going to be a problem for quali. I think he's going to get in the mix, and I think it's going to be nice. Oh! Lando, lap time deleted! Carlos Sainz, P3. Oh! Lando. We can be world champions, Lando. We can be world champions. So he has no time right now. Neither does George or Kimmy. So with 7 minutes and 10 seconds left, our drop zone is currently Nico Hulkenberg, Gabriel Bortoleto, George Russell, Lando Norris, and Kimi Antonelli. Charles is P10. He no longer has a time, but they've got time. They've got time. Yeah, no, he got his lap time deleted for track limits. Lawson's in the pits. Still annoyed Lawson made it through. Still annoyed. So for those of you that missed the discussion earlier, there was talk that Red Bull is going to need Honda for part of Arvid Lindblad's driver development for VCARB. Okay. Ford can't do it, so they have to use Honda for something. So Honda is trying to apparently use that to negotiate to give Yuki that second VCARB seat instead of using it for Liam or someone else. So Antonelli up to P8. Charles is now in the drop zone with 6 minutes left. Here's that lap deleted. Let's see. Oh, and I think he bopped the... Just a slight misjudging. It could have been worse. That was a very mild mess there. All right, Gabby's on a green sector. Let's see. Oh, we got... Who kicked up that gravel? Who was in the gravel just now? Who was that cloud? Was that Lando? There's no way. Lando's in the pits, chat. Russell, P3. Albon is now in the drop zone. Gabby, P12. Not enough. What time are you at again? I am at 5 minutes and 12 seconds right now. 5:11, 5:10, 5:9, 5:8, 7. At home, it is 10:36 a.m. for me. All right, we got a yellow sector 2. Maybe Ollie? Yeah, maybe Ollie. He's P8 currently. All right, Max is P2 still. No progress, not really. Here's the replay. Who hit it? It was Ollie. Ollie caused the dust. You were right. Other than Hamilton, I tried to look it up, but I couldn't get a definitive answer. I mean, quite a few are. It would be my assumption. There's a couple that have speculations about them, which I'm not going to go into publicly here on Twitch and TikTok and YouTube. But most are, I would say. But I believe Max and Lando are the only explicit ones, I believe. I'm like a minute ahead of you, so there's a minute delay. Gotcha. It was Bearman on the gravel, I think, yeah. Yeah, it was. They showed it. Oscar is on another outlap. Russell radio. Let's see. Can we prep the clear visor for Q3? It's really dusty out here. Copy that. Alrighty. Yeah, in the lights, there's so much haze. That is weird. Is that from... Yeah, what is that from? Is that from the gravel, or is that just like the lights? Is that just the air quality in... Is there a dust storm? Does Qatar get dust storms? I wouldn't know. It does look... Wow, it does look really hazy. Wait. That's so weird. Charles being still in the pits is giving me anxiety. It should. It should. Lando's on a flyer. Let's see. It is very hazy out. That is really weird. Does Qatar get dust storms? Does anyone know? Like, could this literally be a dust storm? There's no way this is just from them kicking up gravel. That's a lot of haze. Let's see, 2-minute warning. Lando. Lando. That's a yellow sector 1 for Lando, chat. A purple sector compared to Antonelli. Let's see. They're comparing him to Antonelli, at least for P10. What was the question? I just got the answer. I don't know why Twitch is so delayed, chat. I'm not sure. I think it's all the gravel. That much haze for the entire track, though? That's so much haze. Like, I would get it at certain parts. It's the entire track. That's a lot of haze for the entire track. Lando jumped to P2, by the way. I looked at the track on Google, and it looks like it's in a desert, so probably a lot of sand, I guess. Hermes, don't be crazy. Crazy boy. Okay, Alex, you need a better time. I need you in a top 10 quali, actually. I need you, and now you guys are now my elite employees. I need you both to qualify better. Thank you for following. Confero, welcome in. Says they do get them. Okay, I don't think it's that, because I think it would be way more, we'd get way more reports of like freak windstorm, but it looks so hazy on the broadcast. Alex is screwed with 20 seconds left. So Lando is P2 currently. Alonso P5. Right now in the drop zone. Charles, are you screwed? Are you screwed? All right, time's done. Let's see. Gasly, P7. Antonelli, P4. Behrman's in the drop zone. Charles, you're stressing me out. Russell's P5 still. Russell P4 ahead of Antonelli. Ollie's out. Charles. Lawson P11 still out. Come on, Charles. Who are you? Charles is currently P9. But if Hulkenberg or Bortoleto can get a flyer, let's see. Let's see. Nope, Hulkenberg P11. So Charles and... Nope. So in the drop zone, we have Hulkenberg, Lawson, Behrman, Bortoleto, and Albon. Because Twitch is so delayed. I don't know why Twitch is so delayed. On my end, it says everything is fine. Yeah, my bitrate's solid. I don't know why it's being so weird. Yeah, it says live, no delay. I don't know why it's being so weird. Maybe try resetting your broadcast on your end. Refresh on my end. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, on my end it says it's fine. I don't know what's going on with it. All right. Here's Gabby for P14. Jeez. All right. Thank you for subscribing with Prime, Sagi. Hold on. Sagi, you won the Swell Grand Prix with the Prime boost. Wop, 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 wop. All right. Gasly, and we are safe and well done. Okay, I'm going to run to the bathroom, everyone. Okay? I need to use the bathroom. How do I mute you? There's a... Oh. Here we go. Mute. I shall be right back. I am back. I am back. We have apple chips. Okay, qualifying starts in 3 minutes. Oh, crazy because I'm on YouTube right now and she went to the bathroom a minute ago. I don't know why it's so delayed on the broadcast. There's no reason to... Oh, wait. Wait, that's so weird. It's on my OBS. That's what's delayed. That's so weird. Okay, it's getting better. Thank you for following, Heart. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know why it's doing that, chat. I'm so sorry. It looks like it's in a desert. See, looking even at the same times, like it gets dustier. These are Bear apple chips. I bought them to make my dad be healthy while we were in Vegas. He didn't eat them, so now I got to bring them home. I switched over to YouTube because Twitch is so delayed. I'm sorry, I don't know why the Twitch is delayed, chat. There's no reason it shouldn't. It's dropping frames. I don't know why. I don't know why. I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on with it. All right. Too hard and now I'm crying. Why are you crying? Sometimes you... Oh, did you read something that's like from when you were a kid? I done that. Like you found something that brought up a memory. Welcome in, Kara. Welcome in any newbies that are coming in. Hi, two came from Twitch. Hello. I don't know why it's so delayed, chat. I'm sorry. And when you're on the YouTube doesn't work with the messages, so I can't see your messages. I mean, I can see it, but it doesn't show up on the screen. You know what I'm saying? Fernando. All right, 30 seconds. All my friends have scribbled on. Aw, it's a bummer. All right. Qualifying has gone up. We got 12 minutes on the time. They're saying Isaac snuck into Q3. All right, we got Oscar, we got Lando, we got Charles and Max and George and Isaac all out on the track. I'll try to declan and just end up with everything on the floor. I do the same thing. Hi, Bubbas. Want some apple? Let's see. Let's see. All right, Kimmy and Alonso are both still in the pit. We got a lap from Max. Let's see. Let's go. Start a flyer. Give us the count. What are we doing? Give me the count. There we go. We got Lando's on a count. Is Max not on a flyer? Is he still doing a recognizance lap? There's no way. Is Max not? I guess Max isn't on a flyer because they're not giving us his times. Hi, Bubbas. Yeah, Max got out of the way. Okay, Max is on another recovery lap. I guess, yeah, Max is doing a prep lap. Okay. Russell's on a flyer. Oscar's on a flyer. Let's see. Did 2 more of last in Q2, so probably the same this time. Fair. They just set it up as if he was already on a flyer. And I was like, did he bail out? Type of thinking. But no. God, this can't just be from the dust. This is a lot of haze on this track. Lando, 119.495. Oscar's flying. Purple sector 2. Let's see. Let's see. Max is on his flyer. Let's see, Oscar. What you doing? Oscar, P2. 0.03 of a second. Purple sector 2 and 3. God, P5 for Max. Max, you at least need to be ahead of P. Jeez. Russell getting pole would be helpful. Unsafe condition for Carlos. When was that? Was that now? Max P3. Come on, do another one. Do another one. Do another one. Max has to beat Lando. Come on, George. George, P3. George. There's no time on the board for Charles. Okay, according to the AccuWeather. Oh! Oh my God. Is he okay? That was a big spin. Oh God. He's not in the wall or anything, but that's a lot of gravel. That's unsafe condition. What happened with what's on his... Is that a wrapped tire? What was that? It's like as if I have plastic on my tires. Yeah, there's a sticker from the floor. I cannot drive. What the... Yeah, that's plastic. Plastic from the floor. That was a huge spin. Tire. He had plastic around his wheel. Max to P1. Oof. Yeah. Ugh, yeah, that's on the red flag. Session stopped. We're breaking open the next bag of chips. We call these my red flag snacks, chat. That is a giant, that could be a problem. It's a long piece, that's the thing. It's thin and it's plastic, but he admit he had no grip. He couldn't drive it. They said they were on the floor of the garage, and it sounds like it got wrapped around the tire or something. It's weird. What even is that? I don't even know. These tires are usually never wrapped in plastic, so I don't know what... Like, by the time it gets to the team, it's not wrapped in plastic, so I don't even know why that would happen. Okay, now it's the yellow flag. The clock is stopped, so let's see. Here you go. Boop, enjoy. So, there are two types of gravel traps. There are the ones at the turns that's been catching everyone up. But then in some of the runoff, there is also painted gravel. Okay, at 22 local time. Okay, so in 3 minutes. Bodywork and now plastic wrapper. You know what? You're right there playing Mario Kart. 2 minutes to the restart. This could be Traffic City chat getting out of the pit lane. Is that the bodywork where it came off? They're going to investigate it after the session. Oh, there we go. Him trying to run through the gravel. Oh, yellow flag, track hazard because he's on the track. So they red flagged it, probably because a handful of sessions lately, there has been a lot of extremely dangerous instances of marshals being on track while the cars are coming. All right, let's see it. Come on, 1 minute. Everyone get ready. I would have head to the end of the pit lane. I would have been like, I want to be out there first. I want that run, actually. How high tier engineers just fix the cars with duct tape. It's electrical tape and it's insulation tape, so it's a little tighter than just duct tape. But yeah, if it works, don't break it. You know, don't swap it. No, I don't think that was the blue wrap from the car. I think that was bodywork from from earlier. Because it was plastic. That's not possible to be the blue wrap. There's no way. That's bodywork. That's painted carbon fiber. There's no way that that's, you know, what it is. There's no way. No one's at the end of the pit lane. Session restart. Okay, green light. Get out of the pits. Get out of the pits. Get out of the pits. Get out. Don't. Using tape to fix something is peak engineering. That makes sense. Yeah. Especially with how tight the championship is, if that gets caught in one tire, if that messes up one qualifying position, it's going to be a huge problem. Oh, let's see it. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, I don't think it was from the car itself. I think it was something from the garage. There are things that are wrapped in plastic, and somehow it just got wrapped around the tire, I think. The tire shouldn't be wrapped in plastic, though. I think the tape to Carlos's car and what was on the tire are two separate events. All right, they're all releasing. 3 minutes and just under 4 minutes left. 3 minutes and 50 seconds left. Come on, Ferrari, don't fumble this. Lando out. Charles out. Isaac almost out behind Fernando. Here comes Oscar. Here comes Max. 2 minutes, 45 seconds left. Let's see. All right. Here comes Kimmy. Carlos. It's 2 minutes and 15 seconds left. Get out of the garage. Get out of the garage. Get out of the garage. Ew. TikTok gave me an AI analysis. F1 race analysis. Discuss tire issues. How dare you? Everyone's on an out lap. Okay. The tape drawer is a wonder. All right, minute 38 left. Let's see. Is someone just going to the pits? Is someone going to the pits? No. Okay, Lando's on a flyer. Let's see. Uh-oh. Lando. Okay, they've abandoned this lap for Lando. He has time to go around. It's the question if they did enough fuel for him to go around. So yeah, he bailed out. Oh, a minute left. Oh God. Here comes Charles. Charles on pole? Let's see. Yellow sector 2 for Charles. Purple sector 1 for Oscar. Oof. Let's see. Charles still has no time overall. Right now, Lando is on preliminary pole. Max, purple sector 1. Max, you want this so bad. Max, you want pole position so bad. Oh my God. We're on board with Oscar. Purple sector 2 for Oscar. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Norris went to the pits. Oscar provisional pole. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, Isaac went back to the pits. Max. 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 Come on, Max. Come on, Max. P3. Oh. Kimmy, what do you want? Kimmy? Kimmy? Come on, Kimmy. What are we doing? Kimmy P5. George has a yellow sector 1. Let's see. Where are you gonna? George is currently P4. Signs P7. Oh God, that's a rough. Sorry, that looked a little wide. It was not. We're good. Whew, come on. George, where are we going? Where are we going, George? Nope, P4. McLaren 1-2, chat. We have a McLaren 1-2. Oh, there's a fan crying in the stands. She's crying. Oh, she's in a Piastri jersey. She's crying. That's cute. Wow. Did Fernando forget who he was? What happened there? Oh, Lando's upset. But that was his own mistake. That was just a bit of a slide. Jeez. Yikes. Doing well, conspiracy is true. Wow. Let's go, baby. That was mega. Wow. Crimwolf, you won the Swell Grand Prix. Wah, 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 wah. Thank you for subscribing. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. If Max does not finish ahead of Lando tomorrow, he is out of the championship. Max, I need you to remember who you are. Mad Max is going to visit you in your dreams tonight, and I want you to listen to him. I want you to take his advice. I want true track terror Max Verstappen tomorrow. Take each other out in turn 1. We are in a banger for Abu Dhabi. It would be so... I'm not saying I hope it happens. I'm saying I won't be shocked if it happens, but we will be live tomorrow for it. How is Nico doing? He was out Q2, Q3. They'll show us the times in a second. Mess. There better be mess tomorrow. There's gonna be mess tomorrow. Turn 1 will be a bloodbath. Yep. Yep. Just fully. He managed to keep it out of the gravel, but he just lost all the steering there. Whew. Ew, Zach Brown. He's everywhere. The angle Max parked at is really funny. I'm sorry. Top 3, here we go. These goobers. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They did a few minor tweaks, they said. Oscar's talking. Sorry, I realized I didn't say that. New trap record. He broke the record again. 119.387. He broke the record yesterday, chat. He broke it again today. Damn. Damn. God, I'm gonna have to eat something before I'm still hungry. I'm gonna need to eat before I film. That's my boy Piastri. That was dramatic. Wow. That end there, because that's where we're at. It will be a small mistake that everyone yells about for the rest of the winter break until next season. Maybe even 2 months into next season. If Lando hadn't made the mistake, he'd be World Drivers' Champion. Like, that's what we'll be hearing for the next 5 months. Lando's talking. Just didn't do the lap. Nothing to complain about. Race pace with the McLarens look pretty solid. Do you think there's a threat from behind? You never know. See, I'm a brat. I turned to Max. Is there a threat from behind? No. I don't know yet. I just did quick thing. Someone knocked on the door. Sorry. Hang on. Hermes. Someone knocked on my door. Okay. Someone at the door? I don't think anyone's at the door. No, no one's at the door. It's okay, come on. So let's go. Upstairs. Come on. Come on, Hermes. I don't know what that was. Someone made noise. Talking to Max now. Max with the aura. He blushes so much around his cheeks after the race. From his helmet. He just like has such a natural blush right here afterwards. Head back to the pole sitter. Is it win or bust for you at this point? Pretty much. I've tried my best. Alrighty. I want to see if there's... We'll get the full rundown in a second, but... Back on pole since the Dutch Grand Prix in August for Oscar. They're so little. Like, they're so tiny. All of them. Speak your truth, Hermes. Who are you rooting for the championship? For myself, as a McLaren fan and a Lando girl, I am rooting for Max Verstappen this year. Mainly because McLaren has driven me insane. Alton Mason Models, who's presenting the pole position award. You know what? If I was a male model, I would also wear half a shirt all the time. He's got his shirt buttoned down to here. I'm rooting for Max for a 5-time world champion. Both Oscar and Lando were driving me crazy a couple months back in the way that they were speaking in interviews, particularly about how they were speaking about Yuki. McLaren's been driving me insane this season. I think that is probably the most fun I've had driving an F1 car, so thank you. Great car, great track, let's go. That's Piastri's radio. So I'm currently rooting for Max. But I like multiple drivers. Like, even though, like, I classify Lando as, like, my driver, because I think everyone is, like, their driver, I like multiple drivers. Like, I was rooting for Yuki most of the session as well. Just first, second, third, where am I? Don't know yet. All right, that's Lando's radio. Obviously, he was P2. Oh, he didn't know where he got ready to go into P. Oh. Oh. Give me the full grid start. Come on. Give me the grid. Give me the grid so I can run it down for people. I fave, so I'm screwed. Going to need Honda to work their magic. Oh, I've got some news for you. We can talk about it in 2 seconds. I just want the starting grid. Give me the grid. You're not going to give me the grid? Okay, here's the news. So, this is from yesterday, last night. It is understood that talks are going on between the Honda and Red Bull camp this weekend. Yuki still has a small chance of securing at least a place in Racing Bulls. An extensive TPC program is seen as a vital part of Lindblad's preparations for and development during the 2026 season. And without Honda PUs, the only option would be to rent someone else's car. Honda is thus in a position to dictate terms, and the Japanese company is understood to be using the situation to encourage Red Bull to give the Racing Bull seat to Tsunoda. And then it was confirmed as well. Sources, this is from Shiga Sports Insider, sources close to the negotiations say Tsunoda's future is more promising than initially thought, and that discussions are at a fairly advanced stage. Red Bull is scheduled to announce its 2026 lineup after the Qatar Grand Prix, and they hope to reach an agreement by then. At present, the most likely scenario is that Tsunoda will remain within the Red Bull organization and drive for Racing Bulls alongside Lindblad, which I figured was most likely the case just because I feel like I don't think Liam is a good mentor driver necessarily, you know? There's a chance I'll take it. There we go. Another 2 new lap records. I don't like that. If he does get a seat, he will forever be deemed a paid driver. I'm sad. He's already been deemed a Honda driver. There are people that believe that the only reason he's in Red Bull whatsoever is because of Honda. So honestly, at this point, you kind of don't have to like it. It's the only thing that'll get him a seat at this point because he only was with Red Bull at this point, unfortunately, because of the Honda involvement, and they're losing Honda as an engine provider for next year. So it's unfortunate, but it is the reality of the sport. Everyone in the sport, every motorsport series, there is a level of pay and demand that is there. Everyone walking behind the F1 TV people. We must free Yuki from Red Bull somehow, though. I mean, I think Fernando is going to be done next season at Aston Martin. They're going to have a Honda engine. They probably want someone else, but it is an option potentially. Yes. I also think you can tell he's kind of not over F1 because he clearly still wants to win and perform well, but I think you can see it's taking its toll on his body at this point, you know? All right, chat. I need to eat something, and I need to take my dog out. So I'm going to see, is anyone live that I would raid? Let's see. Back to Twitch. Let's see. All right, Jambo's live again. We might rate Jambo again, Twitch. I will see you guys tomorrow. All right. TikTok, we raid on Twitch. Raid is where you can like basically send your audience to another channel. Does not work on YouTube or on TikTok. So I'm gonna go do that. Crimwolf, I gave you a shout out. Yes, I did. Okay, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. The session is at, hold on. Session is at 8 a.m. tomorrow. We will be live probably around 7. All right, that'll be the plan. We'll just do all the prep. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Have fun with Jambo. Be nice. Bye. YouTube and TikTok. Thank you guys for hanging out. Oscar Poll. Yep. Hi. That fumble from Lando though. That one was crazy. I was genuinely surprised by that fumble.